Hey there, welcome to the Outdoor Smiths YouTube channel. I'm the amputee cyclist, and today we're going to be talking not just about riding bicycles, but about rabbits. Why rabbits, you say? Well, because a few weeks ago I bought 3 little bunny rabbits, and my how they've grown quickly. And so it turned out they were all boy rabbits, and so I went back to the owner and I bought the other 4 rabbits in the litter, and it turned out these 3 are girls and that's a boy. So I've got 4 boys and 3 girl rabbits. And so you guessed it, I'm in the rabbit business now. I'm hoping that I can actually, in addition to having them as pets, I can raise them for processing and meat production for our freezer. And so what occurred to me is that, in addition to bicycling being a really efficient way to get around, not having to pay for gas, rabbits are a really efficient way to raise meat. 3 rabbits, a male and 2 females, can produce 600 pounds of meat in a year's time, per year. So that's about as much meat as a steer produces. And it takes about 2 years to raise a steer, but a rabbit's ready to process within 3 months. So, what do rabbits eat? Well, they eat grass. And so that's what brings me to the cycling. I'm doing these bike rides anyway, and so I decided to stop on the side of the road for a break during my bicycle rides and get wheat and grass and everything the rabbits really need to eat without having to drive to the feed store and buy the feed. So I'm knocking 2 birds out with 1 stone, and I'm getting this exercise anyway, and I'm getting food for my rabbits for free. Only the highest quality grasses, hays, produce like wheat for my rabbits. And I didn't pick this hay in a farmer's field. I got it growing, or the wheat, I got it just growing on the side of the road on public property. So nothing nefarious or bad about that. And it's really great because I did a 65-mile long bicycle ride today, and I was gonna do it anyway, so I didn't take much extra effort to stop and pick some grass and use my box cutter knife to cut the grass off above the roots and put it in this potato sack that I used a bungee cord to secure it to this back rack on my bicycle. And so I rode about 25 miles with this bushel of grass and wheat today. And yeah, I made about 40 miles into my ride before I decided to stop and pick some. But as you can see, these rabbits, they really want it. Well, now they figured out they can't get to it, but once I give it to them, they'll dig into it and there'll be some happy bunnies. Okay, so without further chit chat, let's go on this bicycle ride and find this grass that we're gonna use to feed our rabbits for free. And so really, at the end of the day, I'm going on these beautiful bicycle rides, viewing this beautiful countryside and picking only the freshest, finest grasses for my rabbits. And then I get to process them and have high quality meat to keep my muscles strong so I can keep riding my bicycle and don't pay a dime for diesel fuel or gasoline. It's great. Or the meat, the meat. Every blade of grass that I pick off the side of the road is free, so I don't have to pay for that. So it's a win-win. You're using 2 really efficient things, riding a bicycle and raising rabbits, to help each other out. I think it's neat. It just occurred to me. And so without further chit-chat, let's get out there and let's pick some grass for these rabbits and see how they like it. Oh, there's a cottontail rabbit in front of us, right there. Right there. I want to get a good look at him. It's a little cottontail, but it's a baby. Look at that, isn't that cute? Let's see if we can get closer to him. Oh, he's in that grass. That's what we're out to do, is feed the rabbits. The rabbits like to eat the grass. It's growing in these ditches. We're gonna pick some high quality grass at some point. You gotta be careful what kind of grass you pick. A lot of this grass right here is Johnson grass, which rabbits love. But if you pick it, what can happen is it can develop, and sometimes when it's under stress, it just has cyanide in it, which is very poisonous. So this wouldn't be bad to pick right here. We got a lot of ryegrass growing here in the ditch. I think that would work out great for the rabbits. But I'm just like 10 miles into my ride, and this ride's probably going to be around 60 to 65 miles long. So I'm going to wait and pick grass for the rabbits when we're on our way back. Not right now. There's some good stuff growing in that field, but that's a farmer's crop. So we're going to try to stick to the ditches. Beside the road is public property, so we can just pick whatever we want out of the ditch for the rabbits to eat. A lot of good grass right here to pick. This would be great. All this grass is just great for rabbits, and I hope we find grass this good on the way back. I'm sure we will, but still in the first 15-20 miles of the ride, we're not going to pick this, just because for me this is a recreational ride. The main purpose is not to get grass for the rabbits, but if it was, you know, you'd be doing great to just pick the grass in the ditch here, put it in the bag, ride back to your breeding operation, feed your rabbits for free. Okay, there's a buzzard right there. There he goes, big buzzard. Ooh, something stinks. Something's dead, it's been dumped. Hope it's not a human being. We're gonna see what it is. You never know, out in the country you can come up on somebody's dead body just because you're out in the country. But no, that's something like a dead raccoon or beaver or a pig. I don't know what that is, but luckily it's not a person. But you never know. In places like this is kind of where shady characters choose to dump dead bodies. For lack of a better explanation or description, you know, that's just bluntly what they do. They try to find a place where nobody would at least see them doing it, and they do it and they keep going. One way to find the dead bodies is to watch for buzzards. Good. How are you doing?
Good, good. I just wanted to ease by you without dusting you.
I appreciate it. I didn't even see you back there until I got to the bottom where that creek was. So.
Oh, no worries. Just watch for the snakes.
Yeah. Take care. Have a good day. That's nice. He didn't want to dust me. He's a nice guy. It is dusty out here right now. When I woke up this morning, it said there was 100% chance of rain today, and I just don't see that happening. You just never know, those weather apps, they're just not always accurate. Like the weatherman, they're not always accurate. A lot of nice grass right here. We could stop and cut some of it, but we're at about the halfway point, so I'm just gonna enjoy this beautiful view and not cut any of this grass. Just let it grow in the ditch, and we will get some further on down the road. But isn't it pretty out here? We're real close to the Red River. It's just over that hill off that way. And then you got Oklahoma over there. So this is about as far north in Texas as you can go before you get to Oklahoma. Oh, beautiful flowers. They're growing wild right here, but these are good flowers to have in your flower bed. Really pretty. Wouldn't be a bad idea to come here and transplant some if you wanted them growing in your flower bed. So many beautiful flowers in the ditch. It's just insanity, insanity, so much beauty. What's a nature lover to do? What is a nature lover to do? Oh, wild turkey. I scared up a wild turkey. Flew across the road behind me. May have a nest over there, but I doubt it. I just don't know. Had a beard. I think I was a male turkey. I don't think the girl turkeys have beards. Oh, there goes a deer. We snuck up on a deer. Oh, we got a turtle or something in the road up in front of us. It's got to be a turtle. It's so slow. Gotta be a turtle. Let's see what kind of turtle it is. It looks like a box turtle. A terrestrial box turtle. Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah, it's called I believe a three-toed Texas box turtle here. I don't want him to get run over, so I'm going to help him across the road. There you go, boy. You shouldn't get run over now unless you walk back out here. All right, on we go. Or it could be a girl. I called it a boy. All right, here's an area where I think we've got some quality grass that I can pick for the rabbits. So we're gonna pull over right here and we're gonna get a mixture of grass and wheat. We've got wheat right here and it's all in the right of way, you know, on public property. This road, you know, it's not just public on the actual surface of the road, but in the ditch as well. So we're gonna get off the bicycle here. All right, so I found a good place to get some grass for my rabbits. I've got my burlap bag right there, a box cutter knife, and I'm just gonna use it to cut some of this grass growing along the side of the road. We may get a little bit of wheat here too. It's like in the right of way, in the ditch of the road, so it's on public property. I'm sure the farmer won't mind if I put a little bit in my burlap bag for my rabbits, but there's a lot of good stuff just right on the road there, you know, so I'm gonna cut that. And just kind of pick some stuff, a mixture of different grasses. I'm going to try to avoid the Johnson grass here because it can have prussic acid in it, which is a kind of cyanide basically. It's possible it can kill your rabbits. It doesn't always do that. I've fed it to my rabbits before and they've been just fine, but it's risky. You know, if the grass is under stress, This kind of grass, it'll start getting little red streaks in it, and that's when it's poisonous. But this is probably safe to eat right now for rabbits. But look at this beautiful field of wheat as far as the eye can see. So I'm gonna start cutting some grass here, and I'm gonna put my camera down here and let y'all just watch me go to work cutting this grass. All right, so I got my bag. It's a potato sack here, and we're just gonna give this a try, get some grass. Put my box cutter open. There we go. All right, getting some good quality grass for my rabbits. Good thing to do on a bike ride. Take a little break, cut some grass for the rabbits, and then we've got free food, free bunny food. All right, a little bit in there. Some of that, get a little bit of the wheat right here. Rabbits love wheat too because it's grass. They love grass and wheat. Wheat is a type of grass, so put a little bit of that in here. Just get an assortment of different grasses that the rabbits would like. Here's some more growing further over here in front of my bike. This looks like some good green grass that they would like. Cut it up. Cut it by the base of the stem. Don't want to pull out any of those roots. Yeah, they're gonna love that. Rabbits are gonna be real happy. Good quality rabbit food. Lots of it growing on both sides of the road. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, but it's I know the rabbits like it. It's a wild grass of some type. Is it a native species? Is it non-native? I don't know, but I may get a little more of that. The wheat, you know, they need a variety of grasses. Here's a new grass that I haven't picked yet, so I'm going to cut some of this, and there's some more of it growing down there. Yeah, get some of this, and then we'll call it a day. So right now, I'll set this up. Oh, yeah. There we go. Cut some of this, some of this. There we go. Make sure we don't get any Johnson grass in this mixture. That's not what I want. I don't want Johnson grass. All right, here's some good stuff. Good green grass. Yeah, that is looking good. Some more of this right here. Yeah, this is going to be more than enough grass to last my rabbits 3 or 4 days. And it's all from just taking a little break on the side of the road during a bicycle ride. Putting a little rack on the back of the bike to carry stuff on, and bringing a potato sack. All right, that's more than enough to last the rabbits for a while, so I'm gonna put my helmet back on, and we're gonna get the bike packed up, the bag packed up, and then we'll be on our way and done with this rest break. All right, I pick this up. Yep. Nice big bundle of native grass. Mixed with a little bit of wheat. Not much, just a little bit. All right. So I've been able to get the grass that we need. It's right here on the back of the bike. Got it in the burlap bag, got it strapped down with this bungee cord onto my bike rack here. And we've got enough grass to last my rabbits maybe a week. So yeah, I was just taking a little break on the bicycle ride, came across this beautiful grass in the ditch with some wheat in the ditch too. And so just got a little bit for my bunny rabbits, and that is free food, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not using gasoline to go get it, just riding my bike out here. Would be out here doing a bike ride anyway. And so the way I see it, that's free food for my rabbits. And since bicycling is it's a hobby of mine, you know, now that I've got rabbits as a new hobby, I don't see any reason I can't just feed them for free, as long as there's stuff in the ditch growing that I can stop and cut with my little box knife and bring home for them to eat. Okay, so without further chit chat, we are gonna go on back to the house and give these rabbits some of this nice grass, and we'll see how it rides, you know. Haven't ridden my bike with a bunch of grass hanging off the back rack like this before, but it should work just fine. You know, it's a lot lighter than some of the big gallon jugs of water that I haul on this rack sometimes. So I don't see any problem with it. All right, let's go on. All right, I'm just gonna let y'all have a look at my setup as I'm riding. So I've got the wheat and grass back there on the back rack of the bicycle. And so I'm still able to enjoy the rest of my ride, and it's back there. I feel a little more weight back there, but it's not much. It's not bad. It's very aerodynamic the way I have it strapped on there, and it's gonna stay. So yeah, some of the grass is hanging out the end of the bag, but that's okay. All that does is make it visible what's in the bag, so it's a lot less suspicious to have grass than, you know, something else, I guess, whatever anybody would have in a bag, you know, like, I don't know. Anyway, my reason for bringing the bag was to get grass, and that's what's in it for the rabbits. So, but yeah, there's tons of grass along the road that your rabbits could eat, and there's some grass that's poisonous, so you've got to watch out for that. I've read that buttercups are poisonous, and there's a lot of buttercups here, so you wouldn't want to pick buttercups if that's the case for your rabbits. Put my helmet back on. All right, on we go. Uh-oh, the gravel looks real loose. That's gonna be a challenge to get up this if the gravel's loose. We don't want a car to come storming over the hill and hit me either, so gotta be real careful. It's just graded, very loose. Just stay over to the right and just try to power my way up. Try not to spin out too much. Yeah, I spin out a little bit. That is hard when it's loose like this. Oh, it just wants to fall. Wants to spin and fall. That back wheel does. So, oh. But I've got that grass in the back rack, and it's we're hauling it up this hill. Hauling it up this hill. Yeah. Oh, on the bicycle, got one leg, and I'm using a trekking pole to kind of assist me as I ride up the hill. I did not have to choose this hill or this route, but I'm here to exercise, not just to get rabbit food. So have a look at my trekking pole and how it works. But yeah, We made it up this hill, big hill. Turn around and look at that, what we just made it out. Yeah, that was a steep one. Yep. All right, on we go. Back to the house to feed the bunny rabbits. Bit of a larger scale farming there, but it's all farming, y'all. He's driving a tractor, but actually the engine is driving him. I am the engine driving this bicycle, and I've got a haul. I'm hauling a bushel. I guess you would call it about the size of a bushel. Grass and wheat mixed together, but yeah. Getting it done, getting stuff moved to our respective farm operations. I bet I got a lot further to go than he does to get home though. But I bet I'll spend a lot less money on gasoline and diesel. I bet I'll spend zero on gasoline and diesel. Yeah, we got the new dairy farm operation going here, all the little calves. We've got the dairy barn over there, and then we've got the country store to our right there, where you can buy whole milk, raw milk, and cheese, dairy products, and meat, cookies, and all kinds of goodies, eggs. So there's our potato sack. Put it up here. I'll put the wheat up here and give, it's grass and wheat. This is grass right here, so I'll give some grass and wheat, a mixture of the two to these rabbits right here. Aren't y'all excited? There we go. There we go, bunnies. Happy bunnies, happy bunnies. Yep, y'all eat up, eat up. All right, let's get some more. Here we go. Ugh. All right, so we got our little girl bunnies right here. Here you go, bunnies. Yep, I'm sure they're girls. All right, so here they are. Well, they're not as interested. I just got them, and they're not. These are the ones I've had for a while, and they know the drill. They know grass is what they're supposed to eat. These don't. And so this one, he's a little male right here. I checked under the hood. That's how I know. Let me give him a little bit. There's only one here. I will. Okay. Charlie wants me to watch her be a butterfly. Hey, you're flying. You are flying. Look at this butterfly here. Outdoor Smith's butterfly right here. Beautiful monarch butterfly. Awesome. So we've still got quite a bit, and this will last us for another day or two. But yeah, I do bike rides all the time, so this is pretty cool.
Okay. So you have determined that these are girls.
I have determined that these are girls.
That's a boy.
That's a boy.
And what about the first?
I think those are all three boys.
You think so?
Yeah.
As in, you checked under the hood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Efficiency breeds efficiency. So we've got this cycle of riding the bike for free, out to get free grass, to make free meat, to supply free energy, to ride the bicycle some more, and we're not using any gasoline, and I'm having fun getting exercise and developing a more efficient body and feeding some high quality rabbits right here. Okay, until next time, Outdoor Smiths out. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.